You're watching his social media, seeing him out with friends, and he looks fine. He's laughing. He's posting pictures that make it seem like he's moved on with his life. Just like that. Meanwhile, you're still replaying the last conversation, still wondering what went wrong. And the most painful part? He acts like you were just a chapter, not the entire book. He acts like he doesn't care. What if I told you that the silence, the coldness, the social media facade is often a complete illusion? What if what you see on the surface is not even close to what is happening inside his head? This isn't about giving you false hope. This is about giving you the truth. It's a scenario so many women have lived through. The breakup is fresh, and you're navigating a world of complicated emotions. But then you see him. He looks untouched. He's cold. He won't answer your calls or texts, or he gives you one-word replies. He seems completely emotionally unavailable. It's a gut punch that makes you doubt everything. You start to ask yourself, did our relationship mean anything to him? Was I ever really that important? And in that moment, the narrative you're building is that he is the bad guy, and you are the one who is suffering. But to truly heal and move on, you have to understand the full picture. The way many men process a breakup is fundamentally different. The first reason he acts like he doesn't care is a simple, often overlooked difference in emotional processing. For many men, the instinct after a painful event isn't to talk it out or lean on friends. It's to analyze and solve it. It's about compartmentalizing the emotion to deal with the logical next steps. Think of his mind like a cluttered room. He knows there's a huge mess of grief, anger, and regret in there. But his first instinct isn't to start cleaning it. It's to lock the door. He puts a wall between his pain and the outside world. This isn't because he doesn't feel it. It's because he's afraid that if he acknowledges the emotion, he'll be consumed by it. He believes that by acting like it doesn't exist, he can make it disappear. This is why he's not crying on his friend's shoulder. This is why he's not pouring his heart out on social media. For him, that would be admitting defeat. So, he puts on a brave face, and to you, it looks like a lack of care. But it's not. It's a defense mechanism, a shield he uses to feel like he's still in control. This next point is a powerful one. Many men are taught from a young age that showing emotion is a sign of weakness. It's a conditioning deeply ingrained in society. A man who is heartbroken is a man who is vulnerable, and for many, that feels like a betrayal of their identity. So, he performs. He goes out. He works longer hours. He starts a new hobby. This isn't because he's genuinely happy. It's a performance for the world, and most importantly, for himself. He's trying to prove to everyone and to his own reflection that he is strong, he is resilient, and that this breakup hasn't broken him. The irony is that this performance is often a direct result of the immense pain he's feeling. He's pushing himself to be okay so hard because he feels anything but. The tougher he acts, the more likely it is that he is struggling behind closed doors. You're not a fool for thinking he's moving on. He is putting on a very good show. But it's just that, a show. Another critical reason he pulls away and acts cold is to avoid what he perceives as a messy situation. When you reach out, when you ask him about his feelings, it forces him to confront the emotions he's worked so hard to suppress. He may fear that engaging with you will lead to a flood of tears, a breakdown, or an emotional conversation that he feels completely unprepared for. For many men, An emotional conversation feels like a trap. He doesn't have the vocabulary or the comfort level to navigate it, so he avoids it entirely. He would rather seem like the villain, the cold, heartless ex, than feel emotionally exposed. He would rather have you be angry at him than have you see him cry. So, he ghosts you. He ignores you. He acts like you don't exist. He's not being cruel for the sake of it. He's being avoidant because he's scared. He's scared of what will happen if he lets you in, even for a moment. This is why you must understand that his coldness is less about you and more about his own emotional shortcomings. When a relationship ends, a man often feels a profound loss of identity. His role as your partner is gone. This is particularly true if the relationship was long-term. He's no longer a we, he's just I. The process of acting like he doesn't care is a part of him actively trying to rebuild his individual life. This can look like throwing himself into work, picking up new hobbies, or reconnecting with friends you never knew. He's not doing this to hurt you. He's doing it to find his own ground again. He's searching for a new sense of purpose and self-worth outside of the context of your relationship. While you're trying to heal from the pain of the breakup, he is simultaneously trying to find himself in a world that suddenly looks completely different. He may act like he doesn't care because he's forcing himself to look forward, not back. It's an act of survival. Finally, sometimes the act of pretending he doesn't care is his way of ensuring the breakup is final. He knows that if he shows even a glimmer of sadness or regret, it might pull him back into a cycle of hope and pain. By acting cold, he is burning the bridge behind him, not because he wants to hurt you, but because he needs to protect himself from coming back to a place he knows he can't stay. This is often the most confusing part for a woman. She might believe that if he still cared, he would try to fix things. But for many men, moving on means a clean, absolute break. It's a painful but necessary step in their mind. So, now that you understand what might be happening inside his head, what do you do with this information? First, stop watching his social media. His public persona is a carefully constructed lie designed to make you think he's okay. Second, understand that his actions are about his process, not your worth. His inability to show emotion does not reflect on the value of your relationship or your love. You are not crazy for thinking he was a mess, because chances are, he was. Third, and this is the most important part, reframe your own narrative. Stop asking, does he care? And start asking, am I healing? The goal is not for him to feel bad. The goal is for you to feel good again. Shift your focus from his behavior to your own well-being. What steps can you take today to move forward? Is it journaling? Is it talking to a friend? Is it setting a small goal for yourself? Your journey isn't about making him regret the breakup. It's about building a life so full and so beautiful that the thought of his regret becomes entirely irrelevant. The truth is, he probably cared more than you'll ever know. But his way of dealing with that pain is to hide it from you, from the world, and even from himself. Once you understand that, his silence loses its power, and you can begin your true journey of healing, not because of him, but for you. If this helped you, subscribe for more insights into what's happening inside his head, and drop a comment in the comments below if you've ever been through this.